And we act as one in both Europe and in the Worldchefs. But what I'm curious about is what can we do for you? Now this is your campaign, but how can we actually support you and to try to påvirke, intervene with the other countries, so they will support you as well? Is there anything we can do more than
a lot?
Yeah, yes.
When you see like one of our things here also says, what can you do for us? So because we believe one of the big issues is not only, was always a one-way communication. And Worldchefs is not 10 people in the board. Worldchefs is everybody. And if we don't go together, we don't listen, and you don't tell us what do you want to do for Worldchefs? What can you do for the smaller group? What can you do for the bigger group? What can we do for, we need to, it basically comes back to communication. Because we believe this is one of the key things that we never ask the members, what can they do for us? How can we work together more? Because it was always, as I said, was always TV communication. There was mails going out, this is what we do, finish. And we believe that is absolutely wrong.
I think also the permission, we asked your permission to allow us to share what you do. You know, I was chatting with Tom in our person of determination. In the UAE, we don't call people handicapped, we call them people of determination. Yeah. So I had a chat with Tom about 2 hours ago, and he explained what he's working on with the disability part of his government about training. So I asked him, I said, is this to help people in the house or whatever? He said, initially to help in the house, but also to help in industry. We need to share these things, yeah? So I'd be asking your permission to share what you have managed to do that many people have not done, and bring all of you together under your Nordic Chefs Association, yeah? When you have a rotation of presidency, yeah? When we were growing in the infancy of our culinary guild in the UAE, we started in '91. We came into Worldchefs in '94, but we looked at people like Singapore, we looked at people like South Africa to see what they do. When we started to compete, and one of the things Chef wanted was that we must have a national team, so that was one of our goals. Who did we start to look at? So we look at Singapore and Hong Kong, and then we started to look at the Nordic, yeah? Especially the last 15, 18 years of the quality and standard, but also how you did it. And on left and right you have Sterling Halibut, you have Electrolux, then you have the commitment from all of you to the young people, to the training, and that's something that we admired so much. And then when we look how you move as a united force, it's obvious. So those sort of things we need to share. I was having a chat with a South African lad who works up in Ghana, in the middle of Africa, and he said that the African guys expect out of Worldchefs to tell them to bring a team to ICA. I would hope Ghana would say, can you first train us how to do the competitions first? Yeah. So it's walking before we're running in some cases, but then again sharing the power of what you have with these fledgling countries as well. But not just on competitions, it's on how you build your association. And if you're in a country like Botswana, that has one chefs association with 15,000 members, how to bring the rest of the Botswana chefs under one banner. In Egypt, we have Egypt is under Cairo, but Alexandria has an excellent culinary association. But the Cairo people will not let the Alexandrians be a second member within Worldchefs. So if you can do it, why can't the others do it? Yeah, and it's that sharing of information. So that I would ask your permission that we use these examples, and with Christine, your Green Chef initiative, yeah, and then roll that out as a larger competition or a larger movement. How? I leave that up to how much Christine can do and what she needs also from the rest of us.
So campaign-wise, you would like us to post,
share, promote. I mean, we'll in Dubai. I've got a